80s, the series. Hi again, I'm Ryan, your host for The Toast, and we're here to talk about Stranger Danger. Or Stranger Things. Now, Stranger Things is a Netflix series of 8 episodes that emulate the best movies of the 80s. Now, I like this show a lot, but what I really like best about it is how well received it's been. Now, I've seen so much fan art, t-shirts, stories, theories about this show since it aired that there's no denying the impact it's had. An impact that I'm not sure is 100% deserved, but I'm happy regardless. Now, the story revolves around 3 boys trying to find their lost friend. Unfortunately, their friend is lost in an alternate dimension, being hunted by something that kind of looks like a cross between Slender Man and a sandworm. The plot quickly grows with government experiments, conspiracy theories, and an escaped test subject with telekinetic abilities. If you think all that sounds familiar, that's because it does. I mean, it's been done before, just not done this well. What really makes Stranger Things stand out is its perfect 80s aesthetic. Everything from the characters to the set design to the music all help contribute to a show that feels like a genuine classic instead of a modern recreation. Star Wars, Evil Dead, Dark Crystal, Jaws, everything is there to play to your 80s nostalgia, almost to a fault. Like it's just throwing everything it can at an audience to find a fan in everybody. Technical points like the acting, especially from its starring cast of kids, is really impressive. Plus we've got one hell of an awesome teacher, a poor man's Andrew Garfield, and Winona Ryder's in this. That's nice. Plus David Harbour does a great job as Chief Hopper. The man starts out being portrayed as a bit of a wreck, but quickly becomes one of the most driven of the adult characters and is one of my favourites to watch. Well, apart from Benny. Benny! Being a series, even just an 8-episode series, there are a lot of plot threads, but all are clear and concise, not convoluted at all, and they all do tie together quite nicely by the end of the show. Now, Stranger Things is not without its problems by any means. One could argue about poorly defined government agendas and how easily it is to break in and out of secure facilities. Plus, the Upside Down itself is just such a big deal for just this one little facility in this one little town to handle. Oh yeah, the Upside Down. Can't talk about Stranger Things without talking about the Upside Down. A parallel dimension of nightmares that's really well explained in the show, but is still left undefined enough that I really want to know more. The high concept thinking and horror elements gelled really well with the whole 80s Wonder Factory to create this kind of Goonies, E.T., Silent Hill love child with a theme song that's basically the Tron version of the Daredevil theme. I'll just give you a moment to hear that in your head. See what I mean? The theme song and the opening title sequence is fantastic, and all it is text. Netflix really does have this amazing ability to make these super simple yet super satisfying title sequences. That is, if you ever get to the title sequence. Right? This show has some of the longest pre-credit scenes that I've ever seen. Now, I would have loved to have seen the horror element more explored, as the Upside Down and the Demigorgon really didn't get showcased as much as I wanted it to be. Although showing more of those things would have taken away from the mystery, so it is a slippery slope. But Stranger Things really did manage to keep the mystery up. I mean, it had some great story turns. Like, I admit, the body in the quarry totally threw me. But when we finally did get to the payoff of the show, I wasn't as satisfied as I was hoping to be. Plus, the secret government thing, I mean, did they wind up hiring Hopper at the end? The show's own rules got a little vague, and they seemed to leave answers out, perhaps for a second season. Frankly, a second season I think would dull the lightning in a bottle effect that Stranger Things has achieved. Now, regardless of any little nitpicks, I'm gonna give Stranger Things a toast. It's just so nice to see this type of show come out of nowhere and have such an impact. Although they do drop the Millennium Falcon 3 or 4 times. Have some respect for your toys, damn it. I still have one of those. But yeah, I really enjoyed Stranger Things. Not many shows can make me binge watch for 8 hours straight. Well, 2 bouts of 4 hours. And even though it's not completely original and is a little bit overhyped, it's still incredibly enjoyable and one hell of a successful experience. Plus, did I mention the music is awesome? Because the music is awesome. Nothing quite pumps you up or puts you in the mood like an 80s beat. Anyway, if you want to see more from me, click away, and remember to always cast Fireball. Cheers! I just love squishy walls in horror movies. They're just so horrific because walls are supposed to keep you enclosed and safe. Not against a Demigorgon. I guess that's what we're calling the creatures now, just Demigorgons. Is there more than one? There's probably more than one.